Hi, welcome to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith. Andrew's going to be joining me in a moment. But first, I just wanted to give you guys a couple of updates. The first one isn't related to Super Dungeon Explorer at all. In our last episode, it was an unboxing episode, and we credited the Discount Game Store for sending us Mouse Guard. And we gave you the right link to their Facebook page and the right link to their Twitter account. But unfortunately, we gave you the wrong link to their eBay store because there's two different Discount Game Stores. So we had put the video online, then we took it offline. I fixed it, I put it online again. So I apologize for any confusion, but those guys were really kind to help us out. And I wanted to make sure that their right information was what stayed on YouTube. So that's been corrected. Now, in their game, we have a couple corrections to make as well. One, you'll remember that the Deeprooted Druid attacked the Flinger, killed two Flingers with a Stranglethorn attack, and also wounded the Dragon Priest. And we put a couple of effects on there, but we forgot that the Stranglethorn attack also puts a slow effect on. So we're going to do that. I also didn't mention that the Frozen Falchion that we picked up, all of my denizens now and minions have this +1 blue attack. This card also has the cold effect on it. The other thing, the last thing, was that you might remember at the beginning of the last video, Candy and Cola had 3 wounds on them. And then Luke rolled a heart when he was attacking. And when he was attacking, he hit 3 different enemies with that attack. Now I said I checked the rules, and it indicated that for every wound that lands, when you roll a heart, you get to heal one of those wounds. I did read the rules, but I did it very quickly, and so I misread. And Xylon Lionheart pointed that out, which we appreciate, thank you very much. So in fact, only 1 wound should have been healed, no matter how many different targets were hit. That would mean that there should be 2 wounds left on Candy and Cola. Except there was one other small error that was in your favor. When I was reading Xylon Lionheart's decision for what to do for the turn that you guys voted on, I misunderstood when he wanted to use the Nourishing Berries potion. So what he wanted to do was wait until the Druid had attacked, and if there were any hearts rolled, use the potion then. Because that gives everyone the healer ability, all the heroes, the healing ability, which means then wounds would take 2 wounds would come off for every heart rolled. So that means, in fact, another heart should come off of Candy and Cola. So now Candy and Cola has only 1 wound, and everything else is good to go. We're ready to start the next episode.
Okay, so I'm here, everything's under control, and we have the Rune of the Ogre, which is going to be going to Candy and Cola, Andy and Cola, which is a first.
It's true, that's the first loot. Yeah, it's the first loot they've gotten. Very selfless.
Yeah, they're not selfish at all.
No.
So now it's time for the heroes to go,
Yes.
and the viewers suggested that the Deeprooted Druid go first, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, this suggestion came from actually both PMG, PSW, and Xylon Lionheart both had equal votes for their suggestions, and thankfully their suggestions were very similar, so they go together really, really well. Let's get you guys down here looking at the table, and we'll start things off.
So the Deeprooted Druid is going to be attacking now. He's right in there.
He is there. Poor guy, he's totally surrounded. This is the Gouger that he's going to attack, and he can potentially hit the Gouger, the Spawning Point, the Flinger, the Iron Scale, the Whelp, and Rex. And Rex could all potentially be hit, depending on how well you roll. No pressure.
And his will is 1 blue die, 1 red die, and an automatic 1.
All right, let's see what you get. Oh, no, 3. That's horrible for me. Because
that's actually 4.
That's right, 4 in total. So the Gouger has an armor of 0. Gouger is gone. The Flinger has an armor of 0. So it's gone. The Iron Scale has an armor of 2, which 4 beats. Let's see. The Whelp, right, has an armor of 1, so that one is gone. And
Spawning Point.
The Spawning Point has an armor of 1, so it's going to take a wound. It has 2 hearts left, so 2 more hits to kill the Spawning Point. And Rex has an armor of 2 red die. Okay, I get to roll something. Good. I'm going to roll these 2 red die. And it's 3, which is unbelievably not enough. So that means Rex is going to take a wound as well. And he can still take 4 more hits before he goes. And because Rex isn't dead, he's also going to take a slow and a poison. And just so you know, spawning points are immune to status effects, so it doesn't get slowed or poisoned, because that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
Nope.
Now, at the start of this round, I had every monster out. Every monster was out, except, of course, for the most important monster. But all of them were out. I felt very confident that you were going to be in some hurt this round. And I still feel like you are going to be in some hurt. But
Okay.
that cleared out a mess of my monsters. And it moves the power gauge into super. So that means next round, Starfire is going to be able to come out. Hooray. It means I won't be able to spawn any more monsters. So this is the last chance I'll get, probably, with many of these monsters to do some real damage with them. And what else does it mean? Oh,
The Ludometer.
Ludometer is going to go up 6 times. It hits 6 targets. That means it's passing 2 loot spots on the Ludometer. That means you get...
2 loot.
Oh, man. All right. Well, let's see what you get. What's that one?
Rune of Defense.
Okay.
We've actually got this one before. It's a 1 blue die of armor.
Okay, so maybe you can equip that right now. I mean, you could wait to equip it, but armor is something, you might want to have. Who needs the armor the most? Candy Cole's got 3 blue, and the Deeprooted Root has a red and a blue.
But he also gets another blue.
Oh, yeah, gets another blue. So, yeah, your call, Andrea. What do you want to...
I think it might be good for Candy and Cola to have this one.
You won't get any argument from me, and I don't think you'll get any argument from the online viewers.
Okay.
If you don't like what she did, don't blame me. It wasn't my fault.
Hey now.
So you also get to grab another loot card. Go for it. Let's see what you get.
Rune of Panther.
Rune of the Panther.
You get 1+ dexterity.
Oh, kind of useless, to be honest.
Yeah.
I
No
don't
one really
think
uses dex.
Yeah, so you could...
Could I
yes, I know what you're thinking.
get a heart?
Yeah, you can trash it to get a heart back.
So we're going to trash this and take a heart off the Deeprooted Druid.
Okay, sounds good. Do it. All right, so... Well, thank you very much. So this loot goes away, and I think... Can we get back to the table?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
And now with the Deeprooted Druid's last action, we're going to move him over to the treasure chest.
Oh my
Oops,
gosh.
he's
Poor
rolling
guy.
over.
He's rolling over to the treasure chest.
Okay, now he's going to open it.
You guys get more stuff?
Yep.
This is crazy.
It's Christmas!
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Super Dungeon Christmas, everybody! Alright, go get your treasure card.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Rune of the Titans. And it adds a +1 to attack.
Not
and
just the
it's
plus
a green
one.
one.
Oh, man. Yeah, maybe you should toss that out and heal a wound. What do you think?
So I've decided to give it to the Royal Paladin.
You're making all the decisions today, aren't you?
I'm just so nice.
Okay, well, look. All that nonsense is over with. Time for me to do some stuff.
Okay, Santa Claus.
For my first amazing attack, I'm going to bring this whelp around here, right to the spot, and I'm going to attack Andy and Cola. And I get a bonus blue die, along with 2 blue and a red. And I rolled 2 stars. All right, Andrea, let's see what you can get. 2 stars. That was unfortunate for me. Of course, I would have loved to have been able to wound Andy and Cola, but also the special ability of the whelp is it will knock down a hero that it hits. And then my hatchlings have an ability where they're able to get an extra red die when they attack if the target is knocked down. But anyway, that didn't happen. So now I'm going to bring these hatchlings over, and they are going to try to hit as well. So I'll get you to clear your dice out of there, Andrea, and I am going to be rolling 3 blue dice. And I got another 2 stars. Will that be enough? Apparently not. Thankfully, they get another attack, so I'm going to try that again. Okay, 4 stars. If I can't win this, I'm just going to flip the table.
Okay.
We'd all like to see that, I'm sure. Okay, thankfully, I do get to inflict a wound on Andy and Cola, as well as the cold effect. And then I'm just going to move my hatchlings over here. And that was 2 skulls worth of action, so I have 2 more skulls left to go. So I'm going to bring my other hatchlings around as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're going to try to do better than the last hatchlings. 1 star.
4 stars.
4 stars, okay. Let's see if they can do at least as well as the last hatchlings. Okay.
Should I even roll?
Don't rub it in, no. Okay, so my Gouger now is going to come over here, and it has reach, don't forget, so it can actually attack even when it's 1 space away from the target. And my Gouger is going to get to roll 3 dice as well. 2 stars. 2 stars, Andrea. 2 stars. So that's not enough to wound. And I'm just going to rotate the monsters so we can keep track of which ones have activated and which ones haven't. There's a lot of monsters on the board right now, although there's fewer than I'd like. Okay, I think that has been another of our error-free, Andrea-filled episodes.
Actually, we forgot to remove the treasure, but...
Okay, so now it's an error-free episode. You know what happens now? We need you guys to help us decide what happens next. The heroes, we've got either the Royal Paladin or Andy and Cola activating next. You guys help us decide in the next video. Whichever gets the most votes, that's what we'll do. I was feeling much more confident at the beginning of this episode about my chances of winning than I am now. But I've still got Big Rex and Starfire is coming, so don't get too confident yourselves. There's still lots of things that can go wrong for these heroes. We'll see you in the next episode.